Dudes and dudettes, freaks and geeks, I'm Elliot Matt. Oh, wait for it.
You know I'm steady blazing.
Oh, that's great. Hey, what's up? You seen the title, you know why you clicked on it. Welcome to Batman Ninja video review. Skeet, spoiler alert. Slap that spoiler alert sticker on the screen, because this is a full-on spoiler attack. Alright, so I watched Batman Ninja last night. I watched it last night, and honestly, probably one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. And now, that's coming from me, the dude that has over 500 movies in his collection. When I think of it, it's anime. It's got a weird CGI effect to it. I've seen movies like that. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've seen any movies like that, come to think of it. My first reaction when Netflix or whoever dropped it, the promo video, when they dropped the promo video, when they dropped the promo video, I don't know, earlier this year or last year, a lot of people were like hefty, like, I don't know about this, like, what's happening with this Batman movie? People weren't like for sure if they wanted more of it, if they wanted any of it really at all. But, so Netflix don't have the greatest relationship, honestly, because, like, I'll watch movies on Netflix, and then, like, I'll stop watching them halfway because I get tired of them. Like, Terrifier, that clown movie, I'll throw up a little image of that. Like, I watched, the first 45 minutes of it. It was cool, it was great, but I lost interest in it because it wasn't the great. I mean, it's a good horror movie, but it's not the greatest. And then I skipped a bunch of spots in it, and I just realized the movie wasn't what I wanted. But Batman Ninja, I started watching Batman Ninja because I was installing Call of Duty World War II on my PS4, and I was like, I need some time to kill, so I turned on Netflix and started looking through and realized that Batman Ninja was on Netflix. So I was like, sick, let's watch it. I was like, I don't know if I'll actually enjoy it. But like I said, it's one of the greatest movies I've ever watched. Why? Because it's different. And it's not. So you know how there's like a bunch of Batman movie versus, like, there's the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight, there's the old school Batman from the 50s. There's the 90s Batman Beyond, which, fingers crossed, in the next couple of years they make a live action version. Hands crossed, fingers crossed, knees dabbed. But as for this Batman, second thing, DC. There was no DC logo on there, which I was kind of thrown off by, but I was also like, I think that also helped it a lot because there was no need for DC to be in it. So they made it more creative control over it since it wasn't tied to any DC verse. I got 16 minutes and 20 seconds into the movie. I was like, shoot, I want to like start writing a review on this on Facebook, and I kind of did. Like, my friend was like, oh dude, I don't know how I feel about this. I was like, yo, I gave him my top like 5 points of what I thought about it at 16 minutes and 20 seconds into the movie. Another thing that I was caught off guard to is that it felt like an Arkham Asylum game that like Rocksteady made a couple of years ago, that the Joker was, it felt like that was the Joker that they were portraying, which in this one, Joker's called Lord Joker, and that was also another very interesting point as well. Lord Joker, spoiler attack. So another cool thing that I wasn't expecting is that, so you find out that all the villains, like the Penguin, Poison Ivy, Faces in it, Mr. Freeze isn't in it. I think the Riddler is in this movie, but there are times where I was watching it, designing, paused it, switched it over to my PS4 to see what my install was at. But then there was this big ape. Oh, also Bane is in it. Can't forget about the big boy Bane. Bane is in it. Bane had that, like, wasn't like the Tim Burton Bang or the Christopher Nolan Bang, but he was more the bulky Bang. And there's that. You find out that they're in Japan. Oh yeah, also the plot line is the Joker wants to take over, the Joker and all of his villain allies want to take over Japan, and so Batman and his little squad, early on in the movie, Batgirl and Sis Bruce in helping take down the Joker. You find out that they're in Japan because the big ape dude wants to, I forget why, but this big ape dude wanted to, back in Gotham, had this time machine and it was trying to send himself back, but there's also, and then you find out that in order for them to go back to Gotham, they have to defeat this big ape dude and stuff. The last battle scene was probably my favorite because the Joker got all of, like, the Riddler. It's always so hard vlogging, doing videos when you're at the stoplight and there's people around. They could be looking at you, but whatever. Content! So there's this really cool part at the final battle scene when the Joker and all of, like, Poison Ivy, Bang, Two-Face, they all come together to create this Megazord. And I was like, shoot, some Power Rangers vibe to it, which was honestly probably one of the coolest parts that I was not expecting at all to come into play. And at that point I was like, you know what, if there was ever to be a animated Power Rangers movie or TV show, this would be honestly the coolest thing. This would be kind of what I would want, because the Joker starts talking within the big mech suit, and I was like, this is some straight old school Power Rangers vibes. So that was really cool about the movie. And then Batman gets a bunch of some bats, and I guess this is the part that I didn't really watch how it happened, but at one point I looked down on my computer designing, look up, all of a sudden Batman's in his classic 1950s bat suit and is fighting this Megazord Joker, and that was really cool. At one point, Batman goes to swing at the Joker mech, and all of a sudden his fist disintegrates, he throws his fist, and then bats come out of it. I thought that was really cool. So yeah, that's my review. Spoiler attack, episode 1. Honestly, I'm gonna probably be doing more of these because I think that would be fun. But if there's a movie that you want me to spoil, or a TV show or album or whatever, drop that in the comments below. And as always, I'm Alien Matt, and thank you for watching Spoiler Attack Batman Ninja. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, share this with your grandma, your nerd friend, and your colleagues, and everyone that works at your warehouse department. And yeah, I'm Alien Matt saying deuces, and see you guys and dudes and dudettes in the next video. Woo!